This is Scott the Fix-It Guy with some ideas you can use to get your dishwasher running really smooth. One thing is, if your dishwasher is acting up, you can always do a cancel cycle, and that's just where you find the cancel button here on the control panel. Usually you just need to press it once. Some machines you press it twice or hold it, it'll activate a drain cycle, but not only will it drain, it'll also reset the computer, so any error codes will be eliminated. Another thing to check here is we notice when it's trying to drain, we can see all this water shooting out of the air gap. And that means that the big black tube that goes between the air gap and the garbage disposal has a clog in it, probably just a bunch of greasy gunk that's built up over the years. So you really shouldn't have this condition when your dishwasher goes to drain. It should not be pouring out into your sink. So what I did here is I lifted up on the silver cover, I lifted up on this piece by prying it up with a standard head screwdriver, and I found here in the center tube there was like a toothpick and some junk that was clogging water trying to leave the dishwasher. There's another tube actually on the outside of this inner tube, and you can use a brush hooked to a wire and you can push it down in there, and that'll go down through that black tube, and then when you pull it out, it'll pull some of the junk out with it. If you don't have this tool, you can just use a straightened coat hanger, would work also. And it just helps to bring out some of the greasy gunk that gets caught up in there. You can see this stuff's kind of gross when I pull the tool out. That's all the crud that was caught in there. So I'm going to rinse that off, and then I'll go and try to grab more of that junk so that when the dishwasher goes to drain, it'll go through the air gap and then it'll go down through the black tube into the garbage disposer. And then you won't get that weird draining condition. So this one had a couple things going wrong. It had stuff caught in the inner tube, which makes it hard to drain, and in the outer tube, which made the water back up and come out the air gap into the sink. So hopefully we corrected both those problems. We put the cap back on, put the silver one back on, and then we should also check out the filter down below. I just set it for drain again by pressing the cancel button. And now I can hear it draining properly. It's not leaking out of the air gap anymore, and it's going down as it should. I'm going to remove the filter here also, here at the bottom, by turning that, pulling it out, and I can tell that that filter has a fair amount of stuff caught in the mesh. I'm going to reach in and make sure there's nothing caught in the bottom. And now I'm just going to take an old toothbrush and some hot water, and I'm going to clean all that gunk out so that that mesh is nice and clear and clean. And that really does help the dishwasher to do a better job. So these are just some things you can do to get your dishwasher working well. And if you notice some of these weird things like it isn't draining, or you have water coming out in your sink during the drain cycle, it's probably due to some stuff being caught either in that air gap, which is that silver thing near your kitchen faucet, or it could be in the black tube that goes between the air gap and the garbage disposer. So I'm just getting that super clean. And cleaning the filter like that probably every couple of weeks would be great. It is highly recommended when you put your dishes in the dishwasher to kind of rinse them off first. You don't have to get them super clean, but you want to just get most of the big food debris off of it prior to putting it in the dishwasher. And we'll put the filter back in. So I hope this has been helpful to you and helps to get your dishwasher working at its best. Thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe when you get a chance.